You all should be running away from people like this. Like, honestly, I don't even know why you stay in such relationships, honestly. Even whilst you're dating, you even know that, hey, when you're going out, it's time to wear the armor because it's about to get wild. You know you're prepared. But our people who are constantly in drama, run. Auntie, uncle, run. Don't say Renee didn't tell you. Hey fam, welcome back to Catching Up with the one and only Renee. So if this is your first time on this channel, please make sure to subscribe and join this big beautiful family. Yes, and if you're already part of the gang, you already know what to do. Make sure to like, share, and turn on your post notification bell to be alerted every time I post a banging video. Yes, so guys, today is another chit chat, and as you can see by the title, we are going to be talking about 6 red flags that people shared on Twitter. These are red flags that never fail, literally, like this is the red flag 100%. And these are random comments on Twitter. Like there was someone posted, let's discuss red flags, and everyone was commenting, all these red flags, and it was so interesting to me. There's some that I totally agreed with, already knew, and then there was some that I was like, hold up, wait a minute, that is interesting. So yeah, I'm just going to be reading out these comments with you and sharing my views and opinions on them, because some of you child are in toxic ass relationships and friendships. Too many red flags. So I'm gonna read this out for some of y'all. So if you are wise, red flag means stop, drop, and run. So if you see this in your friendships or most important relationship, it's time to stop, drop, and run for your life. Okay, anyways, I'm so excited to read these comments because they were so funny, some of them. So let's not waste too much time. Let's get right into the video.
You'll be living your good life. Catch a glimpse from the outside, then you see me now, see me now, see now. Don't need any timeline to prove that this.
Okay guys, so let's get right into this video. So firstly, I'd like to let you guys know that this is part 1, so there will be a part 2 where I read more comments. So if you're gonna have fun, you're gonna enjoy this one. Part 2 will be coming, and yeah, you're gonna love that one as well, because these are juicy comments. Actually, I don't have my phone with me, so I'm gonna be using my book. I wrote down all the comments. These are literally comments, guys, like how you comment under a post, for example, what age were you when what's your worst experience? Then someone writes, my worst experience when I was 9 and I fell off a tree, So this is literally how the comments are. I'm going to be reading what the person wrote exactly, so this is not my voice, or if I didn't change anything, this is how the person wrote it. Okay, so I'm just going to be giving my views and opinions on it, and if I agree or not. Okay, yeah, anyways, these are red flags. So the first one said, people who are rude to service workers, can't stand it. I literally agree with this person, guys. It's literally a turn off when someone is rude to workers. Let's say we're in a restaurant. Actually, let me just give you an example, a practical example. I once went out with this guy that everyone said he's rude, but for some reason I always saw the good side, and of course he liked me, so I didn't see much of the rude side, but I observed it with some other people. So we went to this date at a restaurant, and the way he treated the waiter, guys, it was such a turn off. Like, this is just dating stages, and people are usually good, but just after a year, the way he treats other people is the same way he'll start treating me. And why won't you respect that waitress? What did she ever do to you, sir? So, like, literally, it's a red flag, guys. If someone is rude to what did she mention here? Service workers, restaurant, in a bus, the bus driver, a school, teachers, what? It's a red flag. The way other people treat others is the same way they would treat you and everyone else. Okay, so let's move on to the second comment. All right, so the second person said, people who hate animals, but cats in particular. Not merely people who don't care for cats, but people who hate and would happily harm one. 100% of the time they have serious issues with women, usually unexamined. Okay, so I do understand what this person means. Honestly, I have nothing against the boys or the girls, especially boys. I find this most common in guys. I think they'll be like, no, I don't like cats, they're just irritating creatures. Honestly, everyone likes what they like and hates what they hate, so I can't say much about that. But where this girl caught me is the people who hate animals. Guys, like, hit anyone else, hit your friend, hit your mother, hit anything else. Don't hit a poor innocent animal. I find a man who can actually hit a dog or a cat because they don't like it very unattractive. Such a red flag. Like, that's a poor animal. What did it do to you? I understand some animals are stupid, especially in Africa. Because yeah, you guys won't understand the breeds of dogs we have in Africa. They are stupid, but at the same time, I still don't justify the fact that you should hate them. Usually, as in the comments, actually, there was this comment where a guy said most people who harm animals, hit them, beat them with anything, actually have anger issues and some certain type of mental problems. So I beg of you, don't hit animals. If you know someone who hits animals, red flag, run. Yeah. And then this girl also said that it's something, it sort of shows misogyny, but she has no like a proof to she has no proof to actually back this up. She said that most men who say they hate cats and maybe hit cats or anything like that are sort of referring to the cat as a woman, because usually a dog is usually referred to as a male, like, oh, good boy, and it's more to the masculine side and the cat is more to the feminine side. So if a man keeps hitting cats or dislikes them so much, it shows that he is a misogynist. So there's no proof actually of this. She just feels that way, and you can see where she's coming from, honestly. But honestly, guys, if someone hits animals, I'm not going to say much about her point because that's her opinion, but I don't know if you agree with her. Let me know in the comments. I see what she's saying, but I cannot fully agree until there's some science to back it up. Yeah, but anyways, if you agree, let me know in the comment section. Yeah, so let's move on to the next point. Yes, okay, so the third point is if they refer to themselves as an alpha male or call other men betters. Okay, so I don't know if you all understand what an alpha male is. This is a man who is always leading. He is the leader of the pack. All right, so I do understand this comment. It's actually toxic. Such men are toxic. Like, you know what, if you're an alpha male, just be an alpha without having to say it. But those men who are like, I'm the leader of this group, these boys all follow me, like, you know, that masculinity, that is so toxic. That's such a red flag. Like, a man should be able to lead without having to overemphasize that I'm a leader. It should just be a spirit of leadership. So if there's too much emphasis on it, it's so toxic. Honestly, it's such a red flag, because most of these men will try to dominate you and rule over you. You get, so your opinion won't be valued, what you want won't be valued, all that. It will be like, I am here to lead you and you must serve me. So I see how that is a red flag. So ladies, please stay away from men who have that toxic masculinity and overemphasize that they're alphas and call others betters. All right, yeah. And this comment cracked me up. This guy was literally like, throw dog treats and run. I swear, you all should be running away from people like this. Like, honestly, I don't even know why you stay in such relationships, honestly, when some red flags are literally clear. Please run, guys. There's so many women and men out here. Okay, so the fourth point is when literally everyone else in their life is the problem and not them. And if one often has drama, friendship problems, arguments, etc., but it's always the other person's fault, that's a clear red flag. I really agree with this comment. And the funny thing is that most people actually still stay in these relationships. Like, listen, you're with a girlfriend or a boyfriend who literally causes drama, is always in fights every weekend, is always having problems with their friends, because this can be just fights, it may be like verbal fights as well with their friends every time, and in their story they're always right. It can be stories before you started dating or after you started dating, and literally it seems like they're always right. They never seem to be wrong in these situations. And even while you're dating, you even know that, hey, when you're going out, it's time to wear the armor because it's about to get wild. You know you're prepared. Like, that's such a red flag. I don't know why you'll stay in such toxic relationships. Fights, I'm not saying that sometimes drama can happen. Sometimes drama happens. It's part of life. You understand? But people who are constantly in drama, run. Auntie, uncle, run. Don't say Renee didn't tell you. Anyways, next point. Okay, so this was the fifth comment. Don't talk to me if you can't take a joke. Equals my humor relies entirely on being offensive, rude, and I have no intention of growing up anytime soon. You understand? Do you understand the scenario of this comment? Like, these are literally facts. Some people are so rude, like literally they're so rude, and even their jokes are so painful. And listen, friend or partner, you should never tell jokes that are at the expense of hurting someone's feelings. Y'all have been dating for a long time, so you know some points that are triggering. So why are you using them in jokes? That's very toxic. And yes, what this girl says is that you want someone to accept you being rude in the name of joking? No, we don't do that here, honey. And that's definitely immature. You need to grow up. They need to grow up, okay? Because there is no way you're gonna be telling rude, painful jokes at the expense of someone else's feelings. That's toxic. That's toxic, very toxic. Yeah. And someone commented on this comment saying, and these toxic people, yeah, can't stand jokes of similar type aimed at them. So yeah, and it is true. Some people, yeah, they can dish out very painful jokes, but try that joke, throw that joke back at them or anything similar at them. War. If some of you are even getting beaten, you even get beaten, bam, just there. So please, guys, literally know your worth. No one should tell jokes at your expense. Sometimes it may happen once or twice, but let that person know, and let it always be an accident and not just something that's normal in your relationship. Like, what the hell, bruv? No. All right, okay. So now, guys, down to our sixth comment. Cannot apologize without saying but. And then there was a similar comment from someone else who said someone who can never accept when they've made a mistake or hurt someone's feelings. So yeah, guys, it is very important to be with someone who actually apologizes without saying but. I know sometimes, especially for guys, I feel like there's sometimes when you guys have so much logic as to why you do some things, you understand? But as women, when you hurt our feelings, it hurts our feelings, and the right way is just to apologize and forget the logic, because most of your problems can be sorted if you just apologize to the woman without the but baby, even you talk too much. John, shut up, bro. Just say a sorry without the but. My goodness, it's so irritating. And this also applies to women. Apologize without saying the but. You understand? Because honestly, even me as a person, when I'm apologizing and I hear someone say but, the fire comes back up. Whatever we're fighting about comes right up again. You understand? So please have that behavior of not putting the but. And then the second comment says never accepts their mistake or hurt someone's feelings when they hurt. Okay, and this second point where the person commented saying someone who can never accept when they've made a mistake or hurt someone's feeling. Some people are just too tough. Like, you know what, some of you are in relationships where your partner has never apologized. Red flag. Get up, Mary, pack your bag, leave. Because what are you doing, Mary Jane? What are you doing in that relationship? Chichi, what are you doing? Stand up. Like, sympathy is very important, and when someone can't show sympathy, get out. It's such a big red flag. Okay, all right. So yeah, and you know what, it's even different when someone is saying sorry, because maybe we don't know who was at fault here, so maybe you're trying to both apologize and all that without the buts. But it's such, the worst scenario is when the person has actually made the mistake and they've hurt your feelings, and it's so clear, and they still don't want to give in, and that's the pattern throughout the relationship. Trust me, red flag. Block them, block, run. You do not need them. Be sympathetic. That's all, without the but. Okay guys, so that's the end of these comments. I actually enjoyed reading them to you guys and sharing my views on them. So hopefully you guys picked up one or two red flags that you know you have to run away from. But like, I'm not advised, let's say you're in a relationship or a friendship, of course, and this is something you've noticed. Before you run, try to confront the issue, and if it keeps repeating itself, at least maybe after you mention it and they repeat it, then you should leave. Don't just leave because I've said run. Okay, give the person a chance after you explain that you do not like those tendencies. Sometimes it's not being toxic, it's just how they were raised, or their beliefs, or you know, just that's just how they are. So if they're willing to change, then give them a chance. They may not be toxic, it may just be how they're wired. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. Leave the comments, leave any comments of any red flags you agree with or that you have personally in the comment section, because it was really fun reading other people's comments. Yeah, so yeah, that brings us to the end, guys. Make sure you follow me on social media as Chandrinah Mwango on Instagram, Snapchat, and also Threads. Yeah, thank you very much for watching this video to the end. Make sure to like, share, and if you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe. What are you still waiting for? Yeah, make sure to subscribe, and watch out for part 2 when I continue reading these comments. Some other juicy comments are coming up, guys. Yeah, so see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.